Welcome to Law Referencing Video 3 on legislation. Referencing the Constitution. The first time the Constitution of the Republic of South Africa, 1996, is mentioned in the body of the text, it must be written in full. Example, first mention in body text. The Constitution of the Republic of South Africa, 1996, the Constitution, guarantees the right to equality. For subsequent mentions, you can simply refer to it as the Constitution without repeating the full title. If referring to an interim constitution, include the year in brackets. The Constitution of the Republic of South Africa, the interim constitution, 200 of 1993. How this looks in a footnote. If a footnote is needed when referring to a specific section of the Constitution, it should be formatted as follows. Example, footnote format. 1. The right to equality is protected under S9 of the Constitution of the Republic of South Africa, 1996. Referencing Acts of Parliament. When an act is mentioned multiple times in the text, the first mention should be in full, followed by its abbreviation in brackets. First mention in body text. The Employment Equity Act, EEA, Labour Relations Act, LRA, and Protection of Personal Information Act, POPIA, set out important employee rights. For later mentions, only the abbreviation may be used. Employers must comply with the EEA and LRA when addressing workplace discrimination, referencing a specific section of an act. When referring to a specific section of an act, follow these formats. Example, in the main body of text. Section 3(1) of the National Credit Act 34 of 2005 states that. Example, in a footnote. See S3(1) of the National Credit Act 34 of 2005. Key differences. In the body text, write section in full. In footnotes, abbreviate section to S. Referencing acts with the same name but different years. If two acts share the same name but different enactment dates, always include the year in the first mention and when needed for clarity. Example, first mention in body text. Both the Labour Relations Act, 1956, and the Labour Relations Act, 1995, regulate employer-employee relations. To prevent confusion, footnotes should distinguish between them. Example, footnote format. Labour Relations Act 28 of 1956. Labour Relations Act 66 of 1995. If you refer to one of these acts again in the text, you may write, the 1995 Labour Relations Act introduced significant reforms. Abbreviating section in footnotes. In the main body of the text, always write section. In footnotes, it may be abbreviated as S, for example, S5 of the National Credit Act. Referencing international treaties and conventions. International instruments such as conventions and treaties follow a similar format to South African legislation. When citing them, include full title, adoption date, date of enforcement, official citation, for example, UNTS, ILM, OAS series. Example, body text. The Convention on the Rights of the Child establishes international legal protections for children. Example, footnote format. Convention on the Rights of the Child, adopted the 20th of November 1989, entered into force the 2nd of September 1990. 1577 UNTS 217.